Hi everybody, thanks for clicking on this video. Welcome to the beginning of my savings, budgeting, and YouTube journey. I am here to represent the hardworking, low-income single parents. On this channel, I experiment with different budgeting styles, savings goals, and I share the strategies I learn as I go. So if that sounds interesting at all to you, please go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to follow my journey. So today we're here to do our cash stuffing. So this is my step number 4 of the cash stuffing process. Today is payday. Yay! We all love payday. So I am here to make sure that I put my money in my wallet and well, the cash, of course. I got the cash from the bank from my paycheck today. So we are going to stuff my wallet and some of my always fund and some savings challenges. So first I want to show you that I did have to make some changes to my budget. So since we did the pre-payday prep, the only thing that I realized, I'm not sure where the numbers got messed up, but the only thing that I realized is I don't have any money for sinking funds. So when I went in and I redid the numbers, I did not have enough money for sinking funds. So that's okay. It was only going to be $12 anyway. And I also had to take some money from here. For some reason, that $40 that should have gone back to the buffer, it just got lost. So what I think I'm going to do from now on is just not include the part of the buffer in the balance. Like if I need to replace it with any funds, I'll include that in my expenses. But going forward, definitely need to change the expenses. And then what I also will be changing is where I put debt and my variable funds, because I want the variable funds to be here above my sinking funds and savings challenges, because this side will be the side that comes out in cash. Hopefully that makes sense. It's just a switcheroo. It's not a big, huge deal, but for me, how my brain works, as you know by now, I think it'll be easier. So I don't even know what's going on with my light situation. It's definitely going to be something that I need to probably look into correcting. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and count this cash and let's get the party started. So here in the cash, we should have a total of $203 that I pulled from the bank account. We're also going to be pulling some money from the sinking funds and moving those to our variable funds to be spent. And if you did not see that pre-payday prep, make sure you watch that video so you understand why the money is being moved the way that it's being moved. You know, the income just didn't fit all the bills this month, so we are making it work with our savings. Hopefully this is $203. So yes, I count my money upside down. I don't know why I do it this way. This is what I do. Yes, so $203. Sheesh Louise. All right, it's $203. If you wonder why cash stuffers separate the money like this, it just makes it easier when the denominations matter. So for me, the denominations matter as far as where I put them in my wallet or sinking funds. Because it helps with my spending. So there's a rhyme and reason for why at least I do it this way. I shouldn't speak for everybody, and I will not. All right. So the first thing that I think that I should do, which would make sense in the order of things, is to take the money out of sinking funds that I will be stuffing into my cash wallet. So we decided we were going to take out of student loans the $85 that should be in here. Let's make sure. Okay, there's $85. Make sure that I notate where this is going. So this is going to go to a payment. So hopefully my student loan payment is about $30 a month. It is income driven. So I am going to pay for November, December, and January with the $85 plus some from the bank account. So I think it was like 90 something dollars that would make it for the 3 months. So we're taking 85 out for a payment. That's $0. So next pay period, I'll probably be taking out this student loan. Actually, why wait when you can do it now? I'm going to take this out. I don't know if I'm going to replace it. This is my always fund binder. So what that means is all my binders have a rhyme or reason. So what that means for the always fund is that I try to contribute to it every time that I get paid. So these are priorities that I consider priorities. So we took that $85 out of there. We need to take $50 from utilities. So I don't want to take a $50 bill. I'm going to take the smaller ones. Let's do this. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50. All right, so now we have left 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 83, 283. No, 183. Jeez, that would have been nice. 183. So this is going to be going to a payment. So what I did, this if it doesn't make sense to you, the reason why is because what I did, instead of taking money out of these binders and putting it back in the account so that I can put it towards the payment, I just used the money that was already in there, and I'm just moving cash. It's just easier to move cash around than to take it out and put it back in and all that jazz. Okay. So let's marry these so we can put them to the right places. All right, so let's start with the wallet first. This is my withdrawal form. This is something that I also do the night before that I get paid. I decide what denominations I want to go into each category. I only allocated categories for the ones that came from the bank and not the ones that came from sinking funds. So those aren't as specific, but we'll make it work with the other ones. So let's start stuffing. Household is getting $30. I think the easiest way to do this is just to take these out. I'm going to use this wallet this week, or this binder, this pay period. I like to switch things up. This deposit envelope is a zippered envelope. The rest of these are not. This came with one of these binders, probably this one. And that's just for anything that has to go back to the bank. Again, you guys know my new strategy for back to the bank. That's just going to be rolled over to the next pay period. In case I need to use anything from the bank account, I'll use that cash to replace it. All right, home is getting 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And I like to put the smaller bills on the outside. It helps me spend less. Okay. Next one we're gonna do is entertainment, which is also gonna get $30. I did plan on giving these a little bit more, but like I said, for some reason the numbers didn't work out the right way, so they're getting a little bit less, but that's okay. Entertainment is getting $30. Personal, which is also getting, personal is getting $50 total. So we got $30 from the sinking fund and $20 from the bank. The rest, let's do in fives. Organize this. Should be $50. Should have got a $50 bill and just put it in gas, but that would have been too smart for me. All right, gas is getting $50. And last but not least, oh, it's not last, dining is getting $50 as well. And I'm trying to base these amounts on what I'm actually spending. So doing that closeout definitely helped. I finally did my first successful closeout. It took me forever to do my first successful monthly budget. I'll show you that here. And then take a look at the first successful closeout that I did yesterday. It was a struggle trying to figure out that. And the thing the struggle was, I was trying to do it the way everybody else does it, or the way, you know, I thought I could learn how to do it, and it just didn't work for me. So, but that's okay. Okay, now we're at the last one. Miscellaneous is getting $25. All right, now, hopefully these denominations work out. If not, we'll make it work one way or the other. All right, and this is the binder / wallet that I'm gonna use this pay period. Miscellaneous, I like to go in the back, and then I like gas. It looks like it's stuffed, and that's just because I have all these different kind of denominations in here. But I rather spend that way. For some reason, it is making me spend less, and I guess it's working, so we're not gonna mess with that. I didn't put any trackers in here. I am using that mobile app. You'll see that I use that in my midweek check-in. So I'm using the mobile app. It's called Account Book, and it's really helping me keep track of where I'm spending. So that part I'm not using pen and paper on anymore, and I'm happy about it. It's working out. So if it works, I'll keep doing it. If I decide to change it later, then I can do that. All right, so Child's Beauty is getting $36, and that should be, this is my Always Fund again. So we're filling it, we're adding $36 to this, and it should make it to $200. I think that was the goal. let's see what we have in here now. Yep, it's got $200 in there now. So I will not be adding to this until she decides she wants to use it. Her hair is done right now. I did sucker myself into doing it. So let me use this pen. Yep. So we haven't used it. We only used it like once, or we used it in August, and I used it a little bit for hair in October when I did it myself. So, but that's good. It's good that it's fully funded for now. If some extra money comes in, maybe we'll throw some more in there, but for now, we're done with that. Okay, water is getting $10, just a $10 bill. Water now has $50. And I think it only needs 10 more. It says, oh, I put it right here. How smart of me. September 8th was the last water bill. It was $59.03. So we do only need $60 approximately every 3 months. So October, November, December. In December it should be due. So we're ahead of the game in water, at least. That's good. So next time for water, I might only put $5 if I remember. Now that goes with me. Okay, next is pet. Pet's getting just $4. I think this should have 50 now. Yep, it's got $50. I'm happy with that. I think I'd probably be happy if Pet had like $75, somewhere around there. But small amounts, we'll get there. Like the last one that's getting filled in here is car emergency. Nothing's going into Christmas this pay period. Christmas, I think, has $300. So car emergency is getting $15. See, $200. I think I said I want car emergency to have 5 minimum. All right, that's it for that. And now lastly, our savings challenges. Let me see what Christmas has, just while I'm here. Yep, Christmas has $300 right now. So I expect to put more in there when I get a lump sum. Hopefully that payment from work coming soon to a theater near you. Okay. Succulent savings challenges. All right, succulent savings challenge is gonna get what? That's not it. This is my savings challenge binder. It matches with my savings challenge book. So we're going to put $36 because that's what's due. Oh, we're supposed to put 38. Oh, we were supposed to put 38. Why are we putting 36? We're gonna put 38. We're gonna put 38 because I want to go in order, and the plant challenge is just getting 0. That's how we're gonna do that. All right. I cannot wait to get that lump sum from work. I don't know how much it's going to be. I haven't even bothered myself to try to look and see how much it's going to be. Well, I don't know, of course, yet. They haven't even told us. But, yep, it's $38. But I will be happy when I get it. I might sit down and try to figure out like an estimate so that I can, why is this backwards? So I can decide what I want to do with it, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We'll estimate on the low end. All right, so in our savings challenge, we now have $362. Wow, that's the biggest one. $362. And this is going to be saved for a trip for next year. We have one other savings challenge. I might start a new savings challenge at the beginning of the year. We'll see. I kind of want to finish at least one of these first. This probably won't be finished for another few months. But our plant savings challenge is a lot smaller, so maybe sooner. The last thing that I need to do is update our sinking funds tracker because we have a new one now. All right. So we have to write in what we contributed today from payday and payday A. Well, that kind of sucks. We didn't contribute to that many, so let's calculate and see what this looks like. We're losing $70. That's okay. And plus 36. We added 38 to this. I like to calculate this way for the totals and this way just to make sure I have it right. And it does. Okay, and then we're negative 70 up here, and then we're positive 38. So that means let me just clean this up. Okay, so 70 and 38. So we're down $32. Still, so let's make sure. Yep. All right. Okay, so we're down $32 from our sinking funds and savings. So from our sinking funds. So that's okay. We still have $2,143 in the past 6 months, and that's including sometimes when I had to take money out and on low income. So I think that's pretty good. Question of the day is, I've had a couple people ask about my budget sheets. So I have budget sheets for like for the budget, for the sinking funds, for the tracking, for the closeout. Those are all sheets that I made myself over the past 6 months that I've been doing cash stuffing. So you'll see how they started in the beginning and how they are now. I do make edits to them frequently, but if I was to sell them, would you like them in a book form? Would you be interested in buying them at all? Or would you like them in printable form so you can pick and choose you know, what you wanted to print off and use? Let me know if you're interested at all. If not, that's okay too. because I might not even do it. It just depends. So thanks everybody for watching. I want you to always remember it is about progression and not about perfection. Thanks for watching. Happy saving, everybody. Bye.